wrap some toilet paper
Oh
around your neck
shucks,
or
I
something. We
did have a
pretend.
rainbow
Yeah.
leotard. I'm a fool. Sorry, guys.
Perfect.
Um, ooh. Oh shit, we're live.
Yay!
This is the
No, I
greatest
don't think
show.
so.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. That's it.
She knows you so well.
I'm amazing. It's my mom's birthday. It's mine in a couple days. I put on these earrings and I don't know what to wear with, but I really like them. So we're really excited to go be dumb at a cool guy party.
Cool. Yeah. Remember, it is ladies throwing this thing. It is a sorority.
Cool person party,
A
whatever.
cool
Yeah,
lady party.
cool lady
I
party.
apologize.
Yeah. Apologies to those watching this in the video. Those first couple of seconds there, my audio was out, but Carlina's audio was in, so you could hear
Hey.
everybody but me, which is probably the better way to do the show.
So they just got me being sassy. Hilarious.
Yes, exactly.
Performance art.
Let's see, after the Mistress of Snark, we have the Sorcerer of I got nothing. Literally nothing. Chris Zumsky is here. How are you, sir?
Lord of the Dance.
That's right. Yes, Lord of the Dance.
Drunkest.
The drunkest
Most-
ent in the room.
Most likely to succeed.
Uh-huh.
May or may not be wearing pants.
That's everybody, bro. That's literally everybody.
Word.
I like
You
that
don't
Alyssa
know.
looked down.
Anyway, yeah, hi, I'm here.
Hey, what's up? Let's call her the Audrey Hepburn of hooping. Renee Adrian Blissy Vito is here. How are you, Bliss?
Wow. I'm that. Josh.
Yeah.
I'm good. I was actually just hooping before we got on
Were
here,
you?
so you
Okay.
caught me. You caught me.
I was looking for a
hi.
word that started with H, and my mind just went Audrey Hepburn. So
Honestly, I'm about it. I'm really flattered. Thank you for that, brain.
You're welcome. Absolutely. The Mage of the Midwest. Alyssa Russell is here.
The only thing you know about me.
It is kind of almost the only thing I know about you is that you're a college student in the Midwest. We have never spoken in a social way where I've learned things about you.
That is my entire identity.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh no.
You did.
Ooh,
So you
let's
didn't hear
get
that.
a
That's fine.
fun fact about Alyssa. Tell us one
Ooh,
fun fact about you.
fun fact,
Uh-huh.
I am half French.
Ah,
Amazing.
buongiorno.
So whenever you make those French jokes,
Yeah.
I'm always deeply offended.
Deeply
Yeah.
offended.
Yeah.
So if
Dies a
I
little bit
brought
inside.
on a really asshole French cat that
That sounds like every
Oh.
French person I know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Really, I've met a very
There's a
many
piano
different
behind her. We could affirm the muse of the Midwest.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Muse of the Midwest.
Uh-huh.
Musician.
Friend of cats.
Friend of cats,
Yeah.
Alyssa Russell. Yes.
Lover of
Oh yeah, my
ranch.
cat will make an appearance one day.
Yeah.
French woman and friend of cats. So
I found my new intro.
Are you pro ranch? Do you use it excessively in your Midwestern area? Ranch dressing on everything? That's the
What's
thing they do.
considered excessive?
Not
That's a
putting
yes.
it
That's
putting
a
it
yes.
on more than
Yeah,
just
that
salad.
does
Yes,
sound like a yes.
That's immediately a yes.
Sounds like a yes.
Do you use it more for on anything but salad? Then it's yes.
That's not true.
Well,
There
you
are
can, like,
definitely
dip
wraps.
vegetables in it.
Yep, there are
Or
like
wraps, yeah.
yeah.
Wraps, pizza.
There's a what? Well, hold on.
No,
Let's
no.
let's do a hard
the break.
reverse there, Carlina.
I had that tonight.
Nice.
Oh.
There is a place where ranch is completely inappropriate, and that's with buffalo wings. There's blue cheese is the only
Blue
appropriate.
cheese. Yeah, I'm with you there.
I do feel like Alyssa's offended now. Though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one is clearly better than the other, but is the other unacceptable?
It's better than nothing, I will say.
Okay, then we're on the same page.
Oh
Okay.
no,
All
I'd
right.
much
think
rather
blue
eat
cheese
just a
is
buffalo wing.
far too strong a flavor for a wing. Don't you want the taste of the wing?
Yeah, I just
If-
usually eat my wings with the buffalo sauce.
With-
I don't need
right.
blue cheese.
Yeah.
But if I had
no
to
one
use the
needs
sauce,
blue cheese. Blue cheese is a delightful flavor that mixes well
Why
with
don't
the
you tell me
flavor
what
of
I
buffalo.
need?
Oh,
We got
Someone
Hey,
distracted.
Matt.
the master of silence, Matt Byrne, is here. Self-control. How are you,
Yeah.
sir?
I'm doing good. I one of my hobbies is I like to watch a train wreck happen.
Uh huh.
Yay.
oh, is that why you signed
You're
up for the
welcome.
podcast?
You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
absolutely. Yes, I will say I like the flavor of buffalo sauce. So I don't like my buffalo sauce too hot because I like the flavor of it, but I also like the flavor of it combined with blue cheese. I like those two flavors together. I will say though that the Walt Disney World state is being extra in its opinions about food. So we'll just Carlina, you have a green screen behind you and no magical world portrayed on it.
I
Yeah, just
got
throw a frat
self-conscious
house
being
back
the
there.
only one with the background.
What do you
It
think
does
this
go
is?
with her top though.
This is an avocado screen, I guess,
Yeah.
but it's still
That's,
green.
yeah.
I've had this
Also,
forever.
yeah, also my OBS just updated and I lost a lot of my background, so I have to go in and fix.
Yes, OBS did update for me earlier this week, and I was I had done a bunch of setup, and I was like really worried
Oh,
that
man.
everything would have
Yeah.
fallen apart. It did not, thankfully.
Mine did. Thanks for calling me
Rubbing
out
it
though,
in.
Josh. That's
Yeah.
really nice.
I guess if you knew what you were doing with it, it wouldn't have fallen apart. But that's just it's what?
Oh, so if I didn't like have auto updates on,
I feel the conflict, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know he's the DM, right?
he can't kill me first. We went through this last game.
Yeah, no, I'm obligated to kill somebody else first.
He's got to kill one
Carlina,
bearded
the
white guy
moment
first.
He has
the
to kill
moment
one
that
other
10,000
person.
pound weight falls on one of these other characters, you look out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
And you're like,
So everyone
oh,
stay
no.
alive, and then I'm safe.
Word.
I've played this game before. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, so we're here to play the worst days. It's a horror game instead of a comedy game. But you'd never know that. We're here to see how everybody's doing. Lone Ranger, hey Justin, is in the chat saying good luck at the party, everyone. Don't ask Josh how they're doing. Thank you for that, Justin. Because that was what happened last night. It's introduced one person. He asked me how I was doing, and then I forgot to introduce everybody else.
45 minutes later. It's
yep.
like, and that was the podcast, folks.
Yep.
Thanks for having me.
So Quinn had to raise their hand and say, "Can you introduce everybody else, please?"
Don't worry, Josh. I have an air horn to interrupt
Just to-
you
yeah,
in case
great.
it just gets.
By the way, Carlina, I see that you've worn some approximation of what your character is wearing.
A little bit.
I'm wearing a white T-shirt, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to roll. I got my.
Well, so
Character
the
down.
reason I say that about Carlina is that Carlina is occupying the same spot that Quinn occupies in the layout, and Quinn's character is the one who wore exactly the same outfit as Carlina's character, which is
Hilarious.
black pants, fishnet shirt, corset, like
Yes,
two nights in a row last week. So I don't know what it is about that spot, But if we got to put Ben in that spot for some show,
Oh,
um,
no, no,
and see if he
no.
picks that
Yay.
outfit.
Amazing.
Because he might.
Honestly.
Because he might.
might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he absolutely. It's not outside the
Just
realm
give
of
him the right
possibility.
game.
Love that.
Right, exactly. So you guys have you've been invited to a sorority party at the Spin House, and you have decided that you are going to dress up for this, and each of you has sort of picked out a different outfit, and then you kind of have the rest of the afternoon into the evening to kind of figure out what you want to do. You thought you might go into town, maybe see some music, go to a club, go to a bar. There's, of course, also bowling, things like that. But before we get into that, Carlina had a question about a skill. So remember, you always get 1 skill point and 1 ability point at the beginning of each session. I've also updated your session cards on your cards there.
Just keep giving me cards.
Yeah. Well, we had a good session, a good social conflict last night, where people dumped a bunch of cards in, but also like rolled a number of like explosions, so they earned back their cards.
Nice.
So, but as we have more of those social conflicts, kind of the rate will go, and we'll also use the dice roller in Discord, because it can be a lot faster. But kind of the way I imagine that going is sort of as you get ready to roll, you're like, okay, I'm going to spend 2 cards. You add 2 dice, roll, compare, roll again, compare, roll again, compare, like a quick, like a sort of a fast roll off, to sort of work your way through those hit points. Because last week, as we were learning it, it took a little bit of time, but theoretically, as you get to know that stuff, that can go a little bit faster. So, Carlina, you mentioned you were picking up the skill, I think it was Brainy?
Yes.
Brainy. All right, so let's take a look at Brainy in the book. And Brainy says, first 3 levels of Brainy allow you to pick a social conflict in which you can use book smarts as your primary trait. So, when getting a level, pick a social conflict like seduction and write it next to Brainy. You may now use book smarts as a primary trait in that interaction. The 4th level allows you to use book smarts as a primary trait in all conflicts, both as the aggressor and the defender. Yes, that's the 4th level allows you to use them in all of them. 5th level gives you +1 to book smarts. Okay, so this should basically say that the primary trait is for the it should be as the aggressor.
Okay.
So when you get this, you can use it as the aggressor for all the levels. When you get to the 4th level, you can use it in everything as both the aggressor and the defender. As the primary trait in that interaction as the aggressor. And then once you get the 4th level, you can use it for everything as both the aggressor and defender. And the 5th level gives you +1 to all book smarts rolls during social conflicts. So you picked 2 levels of that?
No, I had 1.
1 level? And which
One level on
conflict
that.
did you pick for that?
I was trying to see if it was both. What am I bad at?
Not gonna answer that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll do
Did it
peer
cleaning
pressure.
milk?
We'll do peer
I
pressure.
remember.
No, I remember her being very good at cleaning milk.
I
Very
was
good at
that.
very good at cleaning milk.
I'm sorry, so which one did you pick, Carlina?
I picked peer pressure.
Cool. All right, so that means basically if you decide to peer pressure somebody, you can use book smarts instead of social smarts. So, okay. Any other questions that people want to ask about skills or attributes or anything like that?
Oh, Josh.
Yes.
I took physical toughness,
Uh-huh.
and I'm assuming, well, I get 2 extra health points for every. It says strength die you have. I assume that's now physical prowess.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So you can update me. I now have 50 hit points. I'm the tank in this RPG.
Out
Yeah,
there.
you definitely are.
Woohoo.
Someone's got to play.
Um,
Who's the healer?
We'll call it
Mm.
Alex.
I don't really know if there is
Sorry.
one of those yet.
But
I don't know.
also,
That look he
yeah,
gave
He
me.
does. He does have a lot of medicinal. You know.
Right.
he does.
Yeah, make the pain
I-
go away. I'm losing
I-
blood.
I'll keep you company.
I'll hold your hand as you die.
I mean,
Yeah.
theoretically, the healer in this game is the person who can restore peace of mind.
Mm.
So, like somebody who has skills towards like restoring peace of mind, that's your cleric.
I can do
Good to
that
know.
actually.
Cool.
Amazing. I also took Intellectual Warrior, which is a +1 die trait die for conflict cards spent when I engaged in an intellectual conflict. Does that mean I can now use those when I am the aggressor in peer pressure because I'm using book smarts?
Intellectual warrior. This gives you +1 trait die for every conflict card spent when you're engaged in an intellectual conflict as a attack. Yes. So what that basically means is when you spend that session card, and to get an extra die, you're getting 2 dice. Whenever you're using book smarts. So if you're using book smarts in a peer pressure situation, you get 2 instead of 1.
Bitchin'.
Yeah. It's powerful skill, and you're kind of using these exactly the way that I imagine them in the sense of like comboing them up, where you're like, yep, I'm smart, so I'm gonna focus my skills on being able to use my smarts in these areas where I would be otherwise weak.
Yes.
So cool. All right. You guys have spent your afternoon stealing props, stealing costumes, getting ready, spending your time. Jennifer was getting very prepped up. What did we decide your party outfit was?
It was a strappy tank top
Right.
with tight jeans, Ugg boots to walk there, and flip-flops in the purse.
Okay. I'm disappointed we went with the jeans instead of the jean skirt. That's just me. And
It's winter.
It is winter.
I know
It's
but
fully
Jennifer
winter.
care.
Have you-
fine.
Have you
Well, you could wear
I have
leggings.
seen-
I think leggings under a jean skirt was
Leggings
a thing.
under a jean skirt. Is that?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
2000 look. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Uggs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
You
is
could do
that better or worse than low-rise jeans?
There's nothing better than low-rise jeans.
Yeah.
As
She's
a
dressed
boy who
in
grew up in the 90s in high school, there is nothing better than low-rise jeans.
Yeah.
Well, as a woman in this day and age, I will say high-rise jeans. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's just hand out
Unfortunately,
snowsuits
that's not
for
what we're
everybody.
playing. So.
Yeah. You guys chose the 2000s. So.
All right. So and then Chris, you're going with you went with the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Like a long sleeve thermal
Right.
shirt, and then the whole refusing to not use the shirts he bought for Cancun. He's got a Hawaiian T-shirt over that, and just jeans and
Right.
hiking boots.
Now
Dressed very.
I was going to say, for this time period, the long sleeve thermal shirt with a T-shirt over it is completely appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make that a Hawaiian shirt, that's fine.
Yes, that's exactly what believe me, I used to dress myself in the 2000s. I knew how we dressed.
Did
in
anybody
nonsensical
else
ways.
ever buy the combo T-shirt, long sleeve shirt? Like the thing that had the sleeves built in under
Oh no!
the T-shirt?
Oh no!
I
Oh,
didn't
God.
like that, but I liked the boys who wore them.
I
you know?
definitely had one of those.
I didn't buy the pre-made. I just
made them
made it.
yourself. Yes.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
By
Sure.
wearing the long
2-step
sleeve and the
club.
short sleeve.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing, but I definitely did have one of the combos that was like, here,
have
we've
to
done it
clarify.
for you. So you
Does that look out? Because that's still how I dress.
Oh shit! You know what? After this, gonna have to take it aside.
So
Oh no.
the step up, the thing that we graduated to after that was long sleeve, like like not flannel shirt, but like a dress shirt with a sweater over it, and then you fold those, you roll those sleeves up so that you've
Still
got
do
the
that.
combo sweater dress shirt thing going on. That's what some of us graduated to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bringing a timer for the BSO meter, and I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I got the
Uh,
air horn for
yeah,
it.
20 minutes. That's probably it.
Nice.
Great.
Time to game.
So, do you guys just jump right in at roleplay games? Like you're just like, all right, here we are. The orcs
Yeah.
are ahead of you.
I'm a fucking
Um,
taskmaster when
Every
I'm a DM.
time. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. What are you guys gonna do? Here are your options. You were told you got dressed. So now you have the freedom to go and do whatever you want. The town, the map, it's all yours. You as a group said you wanted to do some things before the party. So since we're not talking about anything else, decide and roll your dice.
What do we got to roll for?
So-
Though?
So
I don't
what
know. People
time?
want to play a roleplay game.
Roll
so-
initiative right
Yeah, roll
now.
initiative.
Yeah, everyone roll initiative on a D6. I got a 6.
Oh, I got a
Fuck you.
1.
Yeah.
Ha! It explodes. No, I dropped it.
You're gonna have to look at that.
So what did you guys
Um,
want to do before the party, or like, have you decided you don't want to go into town before the party?
Well, you said it's probably around like 3 right now, maybe.
Probably around
Because
3.
we had brunch. We went to the liquor store. We stopped by the theater, and then we're back here.
Right.
Um,
Weren't we gonna steal that guy's suckling pig?
I think that
No.
was just you. That was
Oh.
just you.
Yeah. I
That was
remember
just
it
an
being
idea
like
that you
too.
had that you didn't tell any of us about, and we're fine with that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So how do I
Like-
peer pressure Savannah Miranda again? No. No, she's well equipped this time. I'm out.
Mhm. Not for defense.
and
Don't
with-
She's still
dare.
pretty
Oh.
defenseless against your peer
Yeah.
pressures.
But that just means that I have to be more aggressive this time to say,
You have to
I
peer
don't
pressure
think you
him
should do that.
into not doing
100%.
it.
You need to not do that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, unless someone gives me a job, I'm gonna start looking for trouble at some point. Like unless I'm
Uh-huh.
unless I'm distracted and kept occupied, I am gonna come up with bad ideas.
Then I would. Well, I guess we're already dressed. Well, no, we brought it over. We didn't really get dressed.
That's true. This is
We
true.
have a shit ton of alcohol.
Only Jennifer
Oh.
and Kevin are dressed.
Yeah.
So
I will be very
get
jealous
home, we
of
get ready.
the tiara, though.
Oh yeah, I really could change right now, guys.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock right now. Yeah, so we get ready for like an hour. Maybe have like a group snack dinner
Yeah.
before we go to
A
like
group snack dinner and some hot
that
toddies
70s
because it's so
cover
cold
band.
outside.
Yeah.
And then a quick pregame for those of us who are under 21.
Yeah.
There you
And then where are you gonna head once you've had snack dinner?
go. We could go to that bar where that 70s cover band is playing if we want to
Sure.
do that.
Yeah,
Do
because
you
they started
remember
like
the
what,
name of that
7 or
70s
8.
cover band?
Oh shit. It's
Not
around
the
here
name.
It's
somewhere.
always 70s in Philadelphia.
Wow. That is
That hurts.
reeling in the years.
Reeling in the
Yeah,
years.
there it
Really?
is.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to go see them.
Okay. So snack dinner, pregame, then go see Reelin' in the Years.
I'm
Does
down.
anybody else have an alternate plan to that?
That sounds good. That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
The only thing I
Okay.
want am I I don't know how to ask this. Am I holding right now? What is my stash situation like?
I don't know how
Yeah,
to ask.
I honestly, Can I also
Why
ask
don't
you
you
this,
tell
Alex?
us?
Like,
Yeah.
what do you have right now?
I just feel like this is DM's choice. This is dealer's choice on how many drugs I have available to me.
How many drugs?
All-
How much
all
the
drugs do I
drugs?
How many
have?
drug
How
products?
much? Oh.
So I'm gonna give you the option here. So I'm all right. I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay.
You get 6 drugs.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
good strong.
So you have 4,
4 drugs.
Mm,
which allow. So you have
4
4
types?
units of drugs.
Okay.
So
Each?
Units.
no, just Matt. Matt has 4 units of drugs.
Oh, I thought that
4
meant like 4 genres of drugs.
So,
4
but you
bricks
can
Right.
of
spend
cocaine.
these units however you like. You can have like a lot of weed. You can have like some weed and some mushrooms. Like, how do you want to split your 4 units of drugs up?
I'm gonna
And
have.
How
one
many
unit,
people?
one unit is basically enough for 2 people to use.
All right.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So I'm gonna say that I have.
I'm a lightweight,
um,
so.
I have 3 units of weed in the parlance of the kids. And then I will have 1 unit of mushrooms,
Okay.
which I will
Amazing.
share with my best friend or someone who's freaking out.
Okay. All right.
To make them freak out
You're
more?
gonna share your mushrooms with someone who's already freaking out?
You
Yeah.
think
Oh wow.
you think the night's bad now. Wait till the shrooms you took without knowing kick in.
I
It's gonna be okay.
also
It's gonna be okay.
I also think that we have the title of this week's show, which is 3 units of weed.
3 units of
Um,
weed. Right when you think Stokes is the good guy, he's like, "Who's freaking out? I'm gonna give him mushrooms.
I got you. I
I'm gonna go
got
make him
you.
steal a suckling pig. Come on."
It's like, do you not know how drugs work? You should give them the weed.
No, it's funnier this
Unless
way.
they have anxiety, then that'll
Oh.
just make it worse.
Oh no. So Stokes is just an asshole.
Uh-huh. All right. So you guys have your snack dinner.
Mhm.
Does everybody have snack dinner, or are there some people who are going to like go for regular dinner?
Normal human dinner.
No,
Normal
snack dinner
human
for me,
dinner.
please.
Snack
The
dinner.
hell's
Yeah,
snack
I'm about
dinner?
snack dinner. Like
What's the
Just like
difference?
little bites of
Banana,
a charcuterie platter.
granola.
Oh God.
Sure.
Okay. No,
Just
They'll
some
probably have food
brie.
at the
Cereal.
party, no?
I mean, yes, they will
I
have.
don't
They will have
know.
food at the
Oh,
party.
they will?
Yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
absolutely.
ugh,
Of course,
I
that's
wouldn't
like
eat
5 hours
sorority
from
food.
now.
Yeah.
Word.
Well, we had late breakfast.
Kevin's definitely making an obscenely large sandwich
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
because he took
You took all the lunch meat. Yeah.
took all the lunch meat, so he's
That's
going
true.
to use it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Savannah Miranda's gonna do like a real quick yoga flow in the living room, just
Okay.
because she didn't get to this morning.
Some sun
think she-
Oh,
salutations.
I'll
just
totally,
Yeah,
I'll totally join in on that. I
please
think
do.
I'm down if you would have me.
McRae Wright
Kevin's
says indica is for anxiety. So,
All right.
Good
Shout
to know.
out.
Good to know.
yeah. So what? Some sun salutations here in the
Yep.
the common area. What is
Some
everybody
warrior
else
pose.
doing as their warrior warrior 1ing into warrior 2? Um.
Making a sandwich and watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm watching Kevin make the sandwich. Like that to me is like just watching him pile
Uh-huh.
this shit up is
Like
the show.
Jenga tower of
Just
meat.
Yes.
making a Scooby Doo sandwich.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I really thought this ham was gonna last us like at least the weekend.
I told you what.
No, Chris
Nobody
put most of it
listens
to
in his smoothie.
Oh,
Oh,
That way it's pink. Gross.
Yeah, that's it's just a
listen,
hand
you gotta
smoothie.
bulk up, all right?
Yeah,
Ham and
exactly.
vodka.
You need protein
Protein.
some way.
Protein and salts.
Yep.
That's what your body needs.
1 gram of protein for every pound of body. So all right. So Savannah is doing yoga in black pants, a corset, and
No, I
a
didn't get
fishnet
dressed
shirt.
yet. That was the whole point. It was in my bag. We got here. I
see.
haven't gotten dressed yet.
They'll
right. This
limber
is
up
pre-getting ready.
Yeah.
They've
This is-
just been in their outfits this entire time.
Okay.
pre-game.
This is the
Yeah.
pre-game. All right, so you have some yoga, you have some sandwich making. You eat some food, pregame, get dressed, and then head out. So are you guys gonna, assuming you're gonna drive and not just like call a cab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck somewhere with
I put
having to depend on a cab.
I
Sure.
put chains on the tires for a reason in
Right.
my one-man show. Well,
Uh-huh.
everybody else was just being thieves, apparently.
Montage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cut back to me just like checking my oil.
Just cleaning the wipers. Yeah, so you guys decide you head on down to O'Malley's Irish Pub, where Reelin' the Years is going to be playing in a bit. You guys head out about 6:30. The band is going on about 7:30, so you figure you'll head in and do your best to basically have Kevin buy some drinks and bring them back to his table and see if anybody notices. Which you guys decide at first not to do that because when you get in there, it's pretty sparsely populated, and you figure people will see. But as you sit there for the next hour or so waiting for the band to come on, the place becomes more and more crowded, and then you guys figure it's probably safe to make the purchase. So what's everybody drinking at the bar?
Oh, this is an Irish pub?
Yes.
Guinness.
Okay.
Gonna get a Guinness.
Just a rum and Coke.
Rum and
Yeah.
Coke.
Just give me a whiskey Coke.
Yeah.
Whiskey
Make
Coke.
it easy.
Fruitiest
I don't
thing
want.
on the menu.
I would.
I go up, Guinness, a shot of Jameson, and 5 well whiskeys. And are you Coke or Pepsi people?
Oh, they're Coke people all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have gotten a lemon drop martini, but I don't really want you to have to order that.
Oh, I didn't. I wouldn't have cared about that. That insult my masculinity. I'll drink that
Amazing.
garbage. Just tastes too sweet.
No.
Like I feel my teeth rotting when I drink that stuff.
So some whiskey and Cokes. What's Jennifer drinking?
The fruitiest thing she can find, or at least the thing that looks like it would be the fruitiest.
So like a Bay Breeze or something like that. Like
She does not know a thing about cocktails and
Okay.
alcohol, and she's
Okay.
just blindly going with what looks like the fruitiest thing.
Okay.
Something with sunrise in the title.
Yes,
or
exactly.
sunset.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, put some
Yeah,
rum,
exactly.
some rum in a glass with blue
Curacao,
curacao,
yeah.
and
What if
Cranberry
Kevin goes
juice?
up and orders a slow, comfortable screw up against the wall, and brings that back to Jennifer?
you know, I don't know if she's the Southern Comfort kind of person.
Well, she might be. You never know. Because that's what Slow Gin, Southern Comfort, and Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh God, you've just described one of the nastier drinks I could think of.
In my time as a bartender, the slow, comfortable screw up against the wall is one of the things that we learned to make.
Just get her a Malibu pineapple. It'll be fine.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you could just pretty much drink Malibu straight because it tastes like candy on its own.
Yeah.
All right, so you go up, you place an order. The bartender sort of gives you a knowing look, having seen you there with a bunch of people.
I also just put a 20 down. I'm like, here's your tip.
Okay. She takes it and is happy to serve you, and send you back to the table with your way too many drinks for a single person.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely Oktoberfest it right and proper too. Like, come up.
Didn't even send you in shifts to different bartenders.
Oh no,
I love it. Love
Just
it.
the one.
different bartenders. We're in the middle of a blizzard. We're lucky this place is open.
You're right. That's on me. Sorry.
And I'm almost certain Kevin has become a regular since he turned 21 here.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And so you guys kind of hang out. The band starts playing. They they're playing a lot of like 70s hippie rock, so some Doobie Brothers, which was the band I was looking for the last time when I was thinking about them. Some Fleetwood Mac. We can throw Fleetwood Mac into every show that we do now.
Nice.
But just a lot of like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh heck.
So yeah, like a lot of that kind of stuff.
Is there a floor to dance?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, is anyone dancing?
Beautiful.
Yes. So the people who are dancing are all baby boomers. So it's all like people in their early 50s at this point.
Ooh, okay, so like sugar
Cool.
daddy type.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, there's like one much older guy with like dark sunglasses on and like a button-down shirt that's unbuttoned halfway down, and he's doing some sort of like
ponytail,
Yeah.
but definitely
Sunglasses
balding.
on inside?
Yes, sunglasses on inside, ponytail, and he's doing some sort of like weird Tai Chi yoga dancing.
Shimmer's right next to him,
Okay.
doing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, right next to him.
Oh.
The same thing.
There was literally a guy like this in my 20s at Top Dog in New Jersey who would be there every Friday night doing that.
Just fucking jamming.
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Just
I love it.
just doing this
You
stuff.
love to see it. Yes. It's the
So yes, that guy's there. So Shimmer's dancing next to him. Yeah, so it's they're doing some like they're also doing some like Grateful Dead stuff. Just some like real long sort of psychedelic guitar solos. At one point they make the terrible mistake of doing like a 6-minute drum solo that like really just clears the dance floor for the period of that 6 minutes.
we love.
But overall, things are good until a group of guys comes in, probably about, we'll call it just before 9. And these look like guys who have been working all day. They have not dressed up. These are guys in work clothes, they work boots, just the scum of the earth, the kind of guys who might lay foundations for buildings, the kinds of just like the worst people you've ever met. The kinds of engineers that also play role-play games. Those kinds of monsters. There's a whole group of them, and they're all Polish. Just
Weirdly specific.
very, very specific.
Kevin feels a bond with these men. I would be you if my parents weren't rich.
But no, they look like they might be road construction guys or whatever, and they're all just sort of coming in, and they take one look at this band, and they take one look at Shimmer and her yoga daddy, and they just sort of like shake their heads, and just walk to the bar, as far away from all of us as they can get, and just sit down and order like a beer and a shot each. And so they were kind of sitting there, and as time goes on, they're getting a little bit louder, and like they're not bothering anybody specifically, except for the fact that they're being kind of loud, and being a group of guys who are all making each other laugh. That's kind of their deal. So it gets to be about 9:00. The band is still going. They've taken a couple of breaks. The snow is starting to fall down outside, pretty heavy now. Not quite a blizzard yet. But what do you guys want to do? Do you want to hang out here a little bit more, and see if there's some people to talk to, or do you think it's time to start rambling on? Or the potential bad idea of going somewhere else in town that might be open on a Saturday night,
Is
where you
there
might
like a
actually know some people.
You
Oh,
said it's 9?
Yeah.
like the strip club. or the shooting range.
You know at least 2 people at the strip club.
Wow. Yes.
The
At
RA
least.
and his girlfriend.
Yep.
Yes.
Candy and Randy.
Candy and Randy.
Candy and Randy.
What's the portmanteau for that? Crandy?
Randy, yes.
Randy.
Yep.
Is that their couple name?
That's our benefit, yeah.
Never gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah, Crandy, Racky.
Well, I don't feel like it's great to go to a party on time, but I also am worried that if we stay in this bar too much longer, the guys who are starting to get a little loose are gonna kick my ass because those are the kinds of guys that kick my ass. So I'm giving them a wide berth.
If you build a road and then you see Alex, you just
I need to punch that man.
Yep.
I just know that if I interact with them, I'm gonna say something that's gonna cause me to receive violence.
Uh-huh.
Why
So-
would you interact with them?
Yeah, so I know myself well enough to know that I gotta stay away from that. So I'm uncomfortable, but also I'm torn because I don't want to show up on time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
can't show up on time. I refuse to
Never
let
show
that
up.
happen.
Well,
Yeah.
we also like
Mm-mm.
can't stay that
Copy.
long because
Yeah.
you know.
For which part?
It's gonna
Here?
get
You mean?
snowy.
We
Hmm?
could
No,
could
at
go
the
back.
like party.
Oh, well, the party we could walk to
Mm.
because that's on campus.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So
That's good.
why don't we just drive back eventually and go walk to the party from our dorm?
Drive,
Mhm.
Wouldn't it
drive
be
at a
sick if we
What?
brought a suckling pig? I happen to know where we could find one.
Listen, under no
What are you
circumstances
talking
are you
about?
to go back to that creepy man's house with his cleavers and his barbecue meat hooks and steal his pig. Under no
He
circumstances.
did have
First of
those,
all,
yes.
you will very likely get blood all over that shirt that I just lent you, and I will not have it, sir. I won't.
So you're saying you want to come with me?
I'm not. I'm saying you can't do that, and I won't let you.
I'm actually having a lot of second thoughts about this pirate shirt too, because it does nothing to keep the cold out. So
Not at
Wait, are
all.
you wearing
No.
that pirate shirt right now?
Oh yes, absolutely. I am wearing that pirate shirt.
Okay. So while you're debating what you should do, one of the
Uh-oh.
guys
Oh sweet Jesus.
one of the guys who like sort of walks
70s
over
cover band. Of course we're gonna dress up for it. It's basically a costume party invitation.
he looks
Well, it's not at
around,
all.
he's like looking at the people dancing, and he walks up to one of the ladies and sort of dances a little bit nearer, and then as she completely ignores him, he sort of turns around and he looks like he's gonna go back to his seat, but then he sees Alex in this pirate shirt.
I
Do
And
you
know
have
this
the hat too with the feather, or
yeah, are you wearing the hat with the feather?
Fuck yeah, I am.
All
Why would
right.
I not be?
All right, so this dude
To
saunters
be
up
normal.
with a beer in his hand, and he looks at you and he goes,
You got real pretty lips.
"Fuck is this supposed to be? You like Captain Ahab?
I'm a fucking pirate, man. I'm a fucking pirate.
Are you a? Why are you a pirate?
You know, you gotta live free, man. You gotta live free.
I don't like pirates.
Yeah.
No,
If-
you
if,
look like somebody I don't like.
You don't like Captain Ahab?
Captain Ahab wasn't a pirate; he was a whaler.
You like Captain Ahab?
Everyone likes Captain Ahab.
Except for the whale.
Point.
You mean,
You
you
got a
mean this
point.
guy's wife?
Did you just talk about my wife?
Oh my god. Oh my
I don't have a wife. The fuck
Oh,
you know
well,
about my wife?
I mean, I assumed you were talking about Captain Ahab. You're worried that he's after your wife.
Are you saying that my wife that I don't have is fat?
Oh my god.
And white?
Hey. So since this can't go on anymore, it simply cannot. What's
I don't date white
what's-
chicks, bro.
At this point, Kevin stands up. and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go close out the bar tab real quick." And
Yeah.
then, is this one of the construction workers?
Yeah.
Hey, bud, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
You part of a local, or and he like puts his arm around him, just like guiding him away from Tim. Are you part of the local, or you a company guy? What's the deal with that?
Local 214.
Local 214. My
Yep.
uncle used to be a member of 214.
Yeah.
But he had to transfer. Hey, you know what? Are all you guys local 214? And
Yeah,
Kevin's like,
everybody, hey! And
"Hey,
they,
yeah, I'm gonna get each of these guys a drink real quick." I turn and I look at he turn and just glare at Alex. I'm like,
I take his hat off.
I do really feel actually very bad about that interaction.
Okay, well let's go.
At which point Kevin just guides the one dude to the bar. It's like, "Hey, yeah, a beer and a shot for each of these guys." And Kevin's like, "I got taken out cash, and just like, here, go away."
hey!
Hey, yeah, turn and just like, look out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take
Get
that
him out.
opportunity to leave. Yeah.
All right, so you guys.
You can be mouthy to college students. Don't be mouthy to like 30-year-old construction workers.
Listen, I'm only mouthy to people who can kick my ass.
God, how did you know that was gonna happen? What?
Specifically.
What?
Now,
I just can't help myself there.
So I need to ask two people questions right now. One, Alyssa, what has Jennifer been doing? Has she been chatting up a DILF at the bar?
Or is
Or
it DILF
On the
now?
dance floor, actually.
on the dance floor. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's out there dancing. Bliss is Monica, is Shimmer still out there dancing as well?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
this entire time.
All right.
Yes.
So you two don't entirely notice this interaction then, nor are you fully aware that there is now an urgency to leave. Who's going to inform the DILF hunters
Oh,
that it might be time to go?
I'll get them. I don't think Alex needs to go back out anywhere. I think he should just go straight towards the car and I'll get the ladies.
How
Okay.
deep has Jennifer gotten into the DILF hunting?
So I would give me an attractiveness roll.
That's a D6 for each attractiveness.
Yes. For each attractiveness you have.
how many
one
attractives
D6.
is
Each
that?
unit attractiveness.
One unit for each unit of attractiveness. It is 1d6.
One cocaine brick of
Okay, I
attraction.
got a 9.
One hotness per die.
Yeah, a 9.
A 9. Okay. So and anything on the die of fortune?
No, just a 5.
Okay. So all right. So that's a moderate success. So I would say that you have gotten. So, question: would Jennifer
Goal
get?
is mostly to get drinks.
Okay. So, in order to get drinks, would she have given up her phone number?
She would have given up a phone number.
Okay. So he buys you, let's say in the time period, 3 drinks. You are 3 free drinks deep. You finish.
Plus
We
the
pregame.
pregame.
We
plus-
pregame.
Right. So let's.
Okay, so she's
no.
gone.
So let's say you're
Oh,
2
no.
drinks in and you're on your 3rd one. You have not downed the 3rd one yet.
Should have had a
Um,
comically large sandwich.
Savannah Miranda Saver.
So yes, so at this point, this guy, who we'll say is 50 or so, in a nice, like he's dressed in a nice shirt and slacks. Like he's the kind of guy who wears slacks to a
To an
bar.
Irish pub.
To an Irish
You know
pub.
he's
Yes,
got
exactly.
money.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
That's what you just
Hi.
buy.
And he basically at this point has his arm around you. He has yet to try to like do anything. But he's got his arm around you, kind of in that like I'm taking this chick home tonight
Okay, then she's gonna take no convincing to get out of there.
Okay.
She's gotten what she wants. She's ready to leave.
Okay. So Savannah Miranda
Oh,
comes
God.
up. What,
Yeah.
Carlina, what does Savannah say to her to get her to go?
Real quick, does this guy look like he's like like he'd punch someone who would try and remove his quarry? Or is he like a cool guy who'd just be like,
Quarry?
there it goes. Listen.
So depending,
I-
so he certainly does not look like the kind of guy who would hit a lady who came up and said, like, hey, we need to go. He might
Okay.
try to buy you a drink and be like, maybe you should stay, but like he's not going to be violent towards you. If one of the construction workers came up, he might be the kind of guy who was like, I was an all-state champion boxer in my college days. Bring it, blue collar. Like he might be that
Yeah.
guy, but like he's
Great.
not.
Oh, like Dad Bod who beat the crap out of Ben's character on the beach that
Yes,
one game.
exactly.
I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna say in a voice that the big dude can definitely hear. Oh my God, Alex just almost got in a fight. We like have to go now. Like we don't want him to get in trouble or anything, and we definitely don't want to get punched in the face. So we should like go. Is Shimmer around here? Where's Shimmer? Help me find Shimmer. And I like grab her by the wrist and pull her.
I
Shimmer.
just leave. Don't even say anything to the guy.
Okay.
Just
he just sort of like takes it in stride, knowing that he has her phone number. Like,
Yeah, right.
Cool.
But all right, give me a quick. What would this be? Let's call it just a quick book smarts roll. Both of you.
Okay.
6.
6. Okay.
Hold up. I need so 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay. So what you notice, not just yet, but as you're leaving, you notice him already leaning up against the bar next to another young woman who is drinkless at the moment. And he's got like the one elbow on the bar, and definitely already chatting up somebody new. Shimmer, on the other hand, is really just grooving. Like, there's no. This guy doesn't want anything from Shimmer except a fun dance partner.
Yay.
And they are vibing in like an 8-minute long psychedelic guitar solo. So what is it that? Okay, so one, how does Savannah approach this? And two, how does Shimmer react to somebody interrupting her flow?
Shimmer, although she's quite a bad dancer, will get in and like attempt to like flow with her just so that she can like get kind of close, and then we'll
Robot
like
on in.
Are you
and
doing
then
like
we'll-
the I'm holding an invisible ball thing? Like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
and like
Got some glow
Here are
sticks
my
in your hand.
invisible glow sticks.
Oh my God! Yes, get it.
and then I kind of just like grab her on the shoulder and was like, okay, we gotta go. Alex almost got punched in the face. We gotta go.
And I'm like, oh, and I like wave towards my dancey friend and go, it was really lovely vibing with your energy.
He does like
as I'm like running away.
this like backing away, like waving arms goodbye. Like
Yes,
Insane.
amazing.
Insane.
so
And
yeah.
as I'm like walking through with them, I'm like, he was amazing.
You guys look the
You
like
were-
wacky
you were
waving
amazing.
inflatable tube men.
The goals.
All right, so you guys then all head out. You've all been gathered together. The snow is really falling outside, and Alex is standing outside with a hat on that's gathering snow. At the and so he looks like a cold pirate outside. With Kevin and Savannah, you notice right as you're gathering them out, two of the blue collar guys are starting to head towards the front door. They're look like they're heading this way to head outside. And you're probably a good like 20-30 seconds ahead of them.
Okay, cool, great. Where's Kevin?
I think so. Both Kevin and Alex are probably outside at this point.
Yeah,
Great.
maybe
Speed
warming
walk.
up the car.
Yep. Just everyone, pick it up. Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. In the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
We're like,
So everybody
dying in the
worried.
car.
I can't get in
They're-
trouble. Get in the car.
What's wrong? They're construction
They're
workers.
coming. They're coming here.
they're
I
not-
don't know.
They're not
I was gonna say
mafia.
getting
They
in
both
the
have
car.
guns, and
They
they
remind
riddle
me
the
of my
car
dad.
full of holes.
I don't like them.
Drunk. We can't have this. We can't get caught.
Carry me to the car.
Oh my god. I am.
They pull out their blue collar issued pistols and just start shooting the
No.
car up.
I just
Oh,
don't
no.
want there to
No,
be
my-
a fist fight outside of a bar where the police could be called and then we would be wrangled as drunk minors. I can't have it. We have to get in the car. Better safe than sorry. Get in the car.
There's no such thing as being wrangled for drunk minors.
Oh no. I've
Yeah,
never been in
hey.
trouble. I've never been in trouble. I just can't get in trouble.
You're right. You need to get in the car.
Yeah.
Alex,
You're
help
like-
her in the car.
I will help her
Yeah.
into the car.
As soon as the guys come out the door, they just walk to the side of the door. They light some cigarettes, and like they just sort of like stand there.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can't help but glare at them as I'm getting into the car.
One of them does like nudge the other one and point at the car, and like you can see that they're wondering about a man with a pirate hat on. But that's kind of as far as it goes. Like they're just sort of
Kevin. Kevin turns around. He lost the bet. He bet on the Steelers like a chump.
and they yeah. And then you guys drive away unmolested by the construction workers.
Despite the deep worry of one of the people in the car, apparently.
Manual laborers, they might come for us.
I thought they were chasing him.
They come for our monies.
I don't know.
That interaction was all my fault. I accept that.
Yes.
I internalized it. I'm not proud of my behavior. I don't like the things I said to him. I just didn't like them.
I'm just proud you haven't
just
learned from
Pat
this.
him on the back. It's okay. You did your
Yeah.
best.
I didn't do my best.
And you definitely did not learn from the experience. I have a feeling this is going to happen again.
A lot.
No, definitely not. I'm better now. You guys can trust me.
So what
Yay.
time is it at this point?
It's about 9:15 at this point.
All right.
So by the time you guys get back to the dorm, it'll probably be about with the condition of the roads. You're probably hitting about 9:45. The party is supposed to start. What did we say at 10?
Yeah.
And the blizzard is really starting to roll in now. So by the time you
Well,
guys park and walk over, you're probably getting there right when things hit.
Kevin's got a recommendation. We need to stop at the dorm, and some people need real dinner instead of bullshit snack dinner. And he turns and looks at Jennifer. It's like, you.
Jennifer's just passed out.
There is
Oh, no.
there is
I
a
She
Like
fell
a
fast
asleep in the
food-
Like
car.
a sleep.
Suckling
She
pig,
fell asleep
guys.
in the car.
There is a
very weird.
non-branded fast food taco place on near the college on the other side, past the college. So if you drive about 5 minutes down the road, you might be able to get some cheap tacos.
I mean, we did loot a bunch of food.
Yeah. We looted a bunch of food. I think that'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll park. So Jennifer's passed out in the back.
She's asleep. She'll
He's asleep.
We'll wake up.
It'll
Don't
be
worry about
fine.
it.
We'll get her
sure?
some. Well, let's just stop by the dorm. I think Alex wants to change his shirt, and then we.
I'm good.
No, he's set.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
ask what would have made Savannah more upset if Alex had gotten punched in the face? Would it have been Alex getting punched in the face, or the fact that there might have been blood on his?
It's 100% the blood on the
Okay.
shirt. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if this guy like
Especially-
grabbed Alex by the shirt, Savannah would be like, not the shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was ready. She was literally ready to use perform just to get him out of that situation, so that the shirt would remain fine.
Okay.
I
At
mean,
some
Alex
point-
is great, but
I imagine at some point Kevin's like leans over. He's like, "Why? You seem over. Are you overly protective of Alex right now?"
You're like
Or the
in
shirt.
Alex?
I mean,
Are you
I
into
really
Alex?
don't want anything to happen to him tonight.
Tonight.
To him, just to him.
Well,
Isn't somebody else wearing clothes from the same place?
yes, and all she did was
Sweat.
dance in the sweat is fine. It's theater clothes. You're supposed to sweat in them.
Hmm. I was just making sure there wasn't something blossom in there.
Bliss, could you describe your outfit again?
Oh, my outfit?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Bliss's
her
outfit.
Yeah, Bliss.
I've got a rainbow like leotard on, like a bodysuit with like feetsies and everything. And I think I'm wearing just like beat up boots, like boots that she's always worn every day. Probably the only pair of boots she has.
Are they
and a
Doc
tiara.
Martens?
Huh?
Are they like Doc Martens?
No, they're just like old, like unbranded from the Goodwill.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Army surplus.
Army surplus
Yeah.
boots with a rainbow leotard and a tiara. Perfect.
Environmentally
Yes.
friendly.
Um,
Recycled.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back. Who is carrying Jennifer back into the dorm?
Or is she capable?
She actually wakes up and sprints to the dorm.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
That's
Oh,
never a
God.
good sign.
How many toilets do we think she has?
Oh.
Took a whole row, right?
Yeah, so Jennifer currently has 4 units of drunk. And we're gonna see how many she loses.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna put on a pot of coffee. Yeah.
I'll make
Just,
some tea.
How much
Yeah.
Kahlua are you putting in there? That's what I thought.
Just the slow.
Yeah,
Jennifer-
have this cup of
For
coffee.
Jennifer, none. For Jennifer, none. She doesn't. She's,
Right, right.
She already.
You take
she already fell asleep.
Take a sip
We
of
don't
the
need her.
coffee. Take a sip of Is this just... Did you just heat Kahlua? Is that what this is?
Know how to make coffee.
I don't know what coffee is.
All right, so you guys run into the dorm, and what you see is one, the doorway to the hall where your suite is open, and normally you need like a key card, but it is just standing open.
Oh, man.
And then
Is this
go ahead.
Jennifer running ahead of us? So we assume she opened it, or is this how she
Oh,
found it?
So give me a book smarts roll.
Whew, that is not a question. That is not a thing Kevin needs in life. It's book smart stuff.
And kind of everybody can give me this book smarts roll, though Alyssa, you don't necessarily need to.
Oh, wait.
Because being as drunk as Jennifer is, she's not going to notice much.
Kev got an 11,
Okay.
That's-
She
and I exploded on the single die I had to roll. So,
Oh, okay. So you
That's-
did explode?
yeah.
I also-
rolled
yeah.
1d6.
I got an 11, and guess what? I rolled another 1 on my DOF, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. But 11 is the lower one.
Okay.
I got a 6.
You got a 6.
I got a 4.
got an 8. I don't know if that actually means anything.
Okay. So that 8 is actually going to mean that you remember that the door was open when you ran in. But what Kevin... So both Kevin and Savannah got 11s?
Yes.
Okay. So you both kind of notice, 1, that the door is open, 2, that's propped open, and 3, that's propped open with a doorstop. And that is not a thing Jennifer would have done while sprinting through. She would not have stopped,
Pretty fast. I don't
propped
know.
the door.
Working fast on that dude. 3 drinks.
So yeah, so you guys notice that somebody has propped the door open here.
Ugh. How many times do you have to tell Candy that you have to close the door behind you? God.
Who the hell's Candy?
It's Randy's girlfriend who sometimes lives here.
Her real name's Candy? Did her parents
You
hate
don't-
her?
No, she's a stripper of the place. We don't know her real name.
What?
The stripper down at the place.
Oh,
I don't know her real name.
Oh, stripper at the ballet. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's a lady of the night, but I actually think that means hooker. That's not what she is.
That's not what you're implying. Something extra on her. That's like her
mean-
side job.
Randy's not that cute.
Ouch.
Fair.
Who's Randy?
The RA.
The RA of this
RA.
building.
Yeah.
Kevin does not live in this dorm.
No, I know.
normally.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
yeah.
So
I
completely
assume you would have
ignorant
met
of
him
all the-
during move-in, but maybe you missed that too.
I move in early because I'm an athlete.
Is
Okay,
Randy
fair
here right
enough.
now? Randy's out, right?
I
Randy's
mean,
always out.
Where's the
I'll go check.
Randy?
Okay. You head down to Randy's room, and that door is also open.
Oh no.
Randy!
No answer.
Randy!
No answer.
Okay.
Randy?
Crandy!
Apple.
Can I like knock
Jen
and then
Nupper
like
has not gone into
is-
the apartment yet, right? Or like the dorm yet? Are we all just like standing in the hallway looking at the door open right now?
That's up to you guys. So Jennifer
Well-
has I think made her way into the bathrooms.
Okay.
If that's
She
what.
actually really wanted the loaf of bread that she knew
Okay.
was there and was worried
Oh,
if she didn't
okay.
get there first, they were gonna take her.
The
Okay,
loaf of bread in
so
the
she's
toilet?
made her way immediately to the loaf of bread.
I was just eating it straight.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
So Jennifer is in the dorm in the suite. Where is everybody else? So right, Savannah has moved down to Randy's room and is standing outside of it. What are Kevin, Shimmer, and Alex doing?
I'm following along behind Savannah Miranda Mendez.
Oh, that one. Okay, that's Savannah.
I gotta make sure.
I think I go inside and check on Jen Nuffer and make sure she's having water and stuff.
Okay.
I also
Give her
want some water.
Gatorade.
Yeah, I go inside. Gatorade.
Oh, I got Pedialyte in the freezer.
Yes.
She needs Red Bull and vodka.
Frozen Pedialyte. That's
Don't listen to Alex ever.
and then where's Kevin heading?
Then he's curious, so he's gonna see, like, who's Crandy? I've never met Crandy.
Okay. And then, all right. So 3 of you are heading down to Randy's room. 2 of you are attending to the loaf of bread. So Carlina, what does Savannah do when there's no answer?
Are there any lights on?
Yes. His dorm room lights are on, and his door is wide open.
Oh god. Do you think they like were fucking and then like they didn't get to closing the door?
I'm just
They
gonna-
are the
can we just push
quietest.
The door open.
I don't know. I don't
Is
know.
Is it did you say it was propped open, Josh, or just kind of like
Just open.
just
Okay.
open?
Yeah.
Just walk.
Yeah.
At this point,
Okay.
yeah. At this point,
Okay.
Kevin just using his standard white male confidence just walks into a
Uh-huh.
room like he owns the place.
This
What's
is a
going
matter
on in
of-
here?
This is a matter of safety. We should find them and tell them because like we don't want just like anyone getting in here.
So what you've none of you have been in Randy's dorm room before. And being an RA, he has his own private room.
Floor's so sticky for some reason.
The floor is sticky. There is just a pile of dirty laundry in the corner. There are no less than 5 posters with cars and bikini girls.
Classy.
There's
Is there the Abercrombie and Fitch one that was super popular in the 2000s?
Yes. Yep. There's some like blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl in a desaturated poster.
There you go.
And there's a there's like a Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar on the wall. Randy has a stack of Playboys just next to his bed.
This is a classy man.
I don't. These are things I did not need to know about this
At
man.
which point, when Kevin sees like the stack just there, he kind of before where he was like maybe reaching to touch something, he just like slowly moves his hand back and just like
Yeah.
looking around like
And what you do notice is that on the bed the bed is very unmade. And there is also what you can tell relatively quickly is 2 sets of clothing just sort of down towards the foot of the bed. One of them involves a Metallica t-shirt, some plaid boxer shorts, and slightly longer than knee length cargo shorts. And the other one involves a very short skirt, a G-string that has like rhinestones on it, and then a Playboy rhinestone or sequin baby doll tee with the Playboy bunny on it in sequins.
My God, there's a blizzard outside.
they definitely
like
went
streaking.
They definitely went streaking naked, right?
Yeah. We should
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
we
Close the
can't
door.
no,
Close the
they'll
door.
freeze to death out there.
That is at least manslaughter if we know that.
Well,
intentionally.
not if we want. We're not gonna leave them out there.
Well, we're not staying here. There's a party to go to.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around with Crandy.
We couldn't bring a fucking key card or key to get back in the building.
Not when you're nude. You know
We
how
could leave a key
slippery
card
that
by
shit
the
gets?
door.
No. No, are you gonna look through his pants right now to find his key card? Or maybe it's hidden in a stack of magazines. Yeah, I ain't touching shit in here. And if you do, I'm gonna fucking hit you. Because that's just a dumb idea.
Yeah, you look like a guy that would hit me.
No, I use the threat of violence to stop you from doing dumb things. Called bluffing. At which point he like, all right, Kevin out, I guess. And he turns and walks out. He's like, that's a new saying, I guess. That's what I do now.
Kevin out.
I don't like leaving the door open.
I don't love leaving the door open either. Maybe we leave their clothes out there. Although
I was gonna do that. That's what I was gonna say. So we just put their clothes in a pile with like
we could
a
leave a
fuck
note
you note
telling them where the party is so that they know where warmth is. Like the clothes and a note.
for them to. Oh, I mean,
There are multiple doors. Like, we can lock our doors.
and then just have someone in here with us.
Hey, you know where we could hide out in case of emergency? Only if one of us had a key to another public building here that had heat on. Gosh, if only somebody had a key to a building where we know it would be secure for the most part.
Well, it's mostly secure except for that weird Sweeney Todd guy.
That's fine. Listen, if you guys are worried about the freaking nudists that apparently we're sharing a floor with.
I mean, one is a known stripper, so it's her job to...
Mostly nude, as we like to call them.
She is an entertainer, gentlemen.
Okay, I think
Let's
we need to
respect her
You
profession.
called her a lady of the night.
I said I think she's in it, but then I said, wait, that might just be a hooker. I wasn't sure.
Kevin is definitely having this at like a full volume argument because he's not in the room anymore. He's back in the main suite, like making another sandwich.
There's not
himself.
really any bread left.
That's fine. He just they're roll-ups now. He's rolling the cheese with the meat.
Because I believe that not only did Jennifer start chowing down on the bread, she offered a little bit to Shimmer, and the two of them have mostly polished off this loaf of bread at this point. So Kevin's having himself an early Atkins.
Don't tell him we ate the bread.
Yeah.
I'm standing behind you.
Like takes another bite. Don't tell Kevin we ate the bread.
I'm literally in the same room.
I like squeak and like clutch my bread and run to the other side of the room. Jeez.
Squeak and clutch my bread and run to the other side of the room.
Am I really that intimidating? Okay.
I didn't expect you to be there. You were over there like a second ago.
I was having a long distance conversation. I'm surprised I snuck up on you at all. How drunk are you two?
Do you want the rest of this bread?
No, you need the rest of that bread.
I think she's proposing to Mama Bird it.
Shut up, Alex. That's weird.
I look for like a piece of like computer paper or whatever that I could write a note on for RRA. Just a scathing note that says it's like just a list of all the rules that he has
that he's broken.
He's violated by leaving all these doors open. And with a you know the ending is like, and if this ever happens again, I will be forced to inform your superiors about it. We live here, we are under your care, and you should care about us and yourself. You should have pride in your work, blah, blah, blah.
Kevin looks over his shoulder, he's like, yeah, you know what, that's a good idea. Gets out another piece of paper, puts like, have fun streaking, bro, Kev.
229 days in the chat, by the way, says that I'm guessing this is Shimmer is like a hamster.
I would believe that as the spirit animal. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's make that the official.
So Kev encourages Savannah scolds through competing notes. Does Alex also write a note?
I mean, no, I think I am going to look for warm clothes to leave outside because I don't think that we should just leave the door open. I think that we should leave warm clothes outside for them and like a note saying, you know, if they need to get back in, they can find us.
I'm fine with that. We can leave these notes in their pockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that, yeah.
You do a little searching and you find like some hoodies and some like sweatpants and like big socks and just sort of pile them up outside the door.
Yeah.
And then
is there a spot like up out of the snow, I'm assuming?
Oh, you mean outside?
Yeah.
Like just next to the
well,
door.
wait. So what doors are locked? So there's like the door to get in.
The door outside, the one that actually comes into the building, that was locked like normal. But the door into your hallway was propped open, and the door to Randy's room was open.
Are they all separate keys, cards?
Same key card. I mean, like, obviously not to get into his room. That's a key.
So they could be elsewhere in the building? I thought it was the outside door that was propped open.
Nope, outside door is not propped.
Okay. So the outside door is locked.
Oh,
So
are they
it
having
could be in the
sex in
building.
every
In bed
room?
in the dorm? Disgusting.
Uh,
I rewrite my note. How dare you violate the entirety of this dorm in which we live?
That's so crandy.
I mean, can we put like Tabasco sauce on the inside of these sweatpants?
Bro, you people. Mostly Alex.
I will not condone such actions.
Wow.
What? Sex or
Nope, Tabasco.
I don't even know if that works.
I've
No,
literally met most of you just now.
yeah. I mean, is there anything else going on in the dorm? Can we like go check out the other halls at all if our cards work in there?
So while it's the same card, your IDs aren't set up
Okay.
to unlock those doors.
Yeah.
We don't have
we're only allowed
RA
on this
level.
floor.
So we're okay.
Well, then let's
Uh,
close the door and just leave him outside the door that was left propped open.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the
he just
building
goes
is
back.
secure then, but then he'll know where to find us. Or he can wait inside in the lobby.
I don't. Maybe he doesn't need.
We're gonna
to.
find their bodies frozen outside or something due to your choices. And
What
Kevin,
choices? There have been no choices. The
And-
front door is locked. If he doesn't have his key, he can't get in the front door. So it's not like we did at that.
Hmm. Kevin will remember this. Like any RPG, you're like, wait,
Yep.
why is he gonna remember this? Why this doesn't seem that
Right.
important?
What's the cause there?
Yeah.
We'll just Kevin will remember this. We'll just lower that font down to a reasonable size, like a 72. We'll just pop that right here. Kevin will remember this. Yeah. So you guys
Hilarious.
put some clothes out, and
Notes in the pockets.
notes in the pockets, and the bread is being eaten, and you've made it to about 10 o'clock, which is also true in real life. So the snow is falling outside. The party is about to start. Are you guys going to head over?
Yeah.
Quick
This
drinking
early?
game. Quick drinking. Yeah, let's do a drinking game or something real quick.
Yeah.
Quick ring of fire.
I throw the bread down like the remaining crumbs. I'm in.
Oh, maybe you should be out. Oh no.
Kevin
I look
Kevin
at
leans over to
Vanessa and I'm
Savannah.
like, she's amazing.
Kevin leans over to Savannah. We'll make them water shots for her.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Good. Wow, lying to people, amazing. What?
Do you not do that all the time?
No, see, I perform authentically under imagined circumstances. I don't lie to people. It's very
Okay.
different.
How about this?
inhabit the
Imagine we're in a different circumstance when you don't tell the truth to people.
No,
So
what I'm imagining is that is vodka.
So you never played a character that lied before? It seems like it's really messing with your style.
Savannah
And Kevin
thinks
just
really
turns and
hard.
walks away.
All right. So what drinking game will you play? This is how we'll close out. What drinking game are you all going to play before you go to the party?
Never have I ever.
Orders? Ooh,
Aw.
Never have I
Oh,
ever. Okay,
God.
there's one vote for never have I ever.
Because we can play that right now, or at least in game.
Yeah. Never have I ever.
Never have I our characters ever.
Yeah. Savannah Miranda would probably suggest something like Ring of Fire, where it's like a card game, because she always wins Never Have I Ever, and it's really boring. She's like, no, I haven't done that.
Yet.
Ooh.
I don't know any drinking games really, but Ring of Fire sounds fun because that's, a song that I like. So.
Yep.
We could
And a
play
great
beer
element.
pong.
With 5 people?
Yeah, one officiates, and then you just roll through. Yeah,
That would be me.
No.
I think Jennifer should probably
Jennifer
officiate.
should officiate.
Say.
Oh, you know what? You could throw, but I got a drink.
Okay.
Boom. Problem solved. It's
All
like
right.
I went to college in the 2000s.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys decide to set up an impromptu beer pong game. that lasts you about a half an hour. You guys decide to just sort of play for about a half an hour, so you don't show up at the spin house immediately when the party starts. And so you're very frugal with the alcohol in the cups, so that you're not entirely blasted before you head out. And then you head out. You have your drinking game, and then you make your way. What you do notice is that a half an hour later, the clothes are still out there. Candy and Randy have not returned. And then you step out into the blizzard, and while you can still see somewhat, it is coming down really hard now. And you imagine it's going to be a pretty difficult task to find your way to this sorority house. So you're going to have to really pay attention to your surroundings as you head out.
Kevin starts breaking out the light poles from the thing. John Connor's the thing, starts putting them down and running wire.
How far away is it again? Like 5 blocks, did you say?
No, not even that.
Not even that.
No? Oh, okay.
It's the campus map I'm throwing up on the feed.
Yeah.
So you guys are in 6, and
Yeah,
it's
O'Neill.
like, I don't know. I think it's like the second. What did we say? It was the second or the third house down
On the left.
Yeah, on the left.
Where 10 is. So basically maybe just to the right of 10.
Just to the right of 10. That's about it. So you guys are in 6, you're heading to just the right of 10. So you got to head down the main road to campus and then turn left at the right time and make sure you're going into the right house. So not too far, and under normal circumstances, incredibly easy. But in this blizzard, it's going to be a task. And so that's where we'll pick up next time on the worst days. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, so let's see. What are people doing? Hey, Matt, do you have anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
No, nothing I'm promoting right now. Thanks.
Okay. Alyssa, do you have anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
Just this. That's all I'm up to these days.
Just this. Great. Carlina, would you like to promote anything before we get out of here?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. This week.
Okay. Bliss, would you like to promote anything before we get out of here?
I'll see you guys tomorrow on No Avatars Allowed.
Yep, twitch.tv/allportsopen. What's your Twitch channel, Bliss?
Twitch.tv/rblissy. You can find me there. I'll probably be doing some Firewatch at some point. So
nice.
That's my next game.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say about Firewatch.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's awesome. And Chris, what do you got to promote?
I want to promote All Ports Open, which is like our daddy to our little baby right here. That is the worst days of your lives. It's also where you can find me DMing a game of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition called Bards and Bourbon, where you get to hear this way too much. So you can find me on all rate me on iTunes. You can also find me on iTunes and wherever you get podcasts.
Wherever you get podcasts. Yep.
That's Bards and signed Bourbon.
Yes, Bards and Bourbon, and you can head over to allportsopen.com slash what is that? allportsopen.com/BNB. BNB will get you to that show.
B&B stuff.
Yeah, Airbnb.
B and beyond. B and beyond.
Yeah, so and we got all sorts of stuff going on during the week. Tuesday, Wednesday on this channel, and then twitch.tv/the worst days. And then Monday, Thursday, we have stuff on twitch.tv/allportsopen. And we're going to have a Friday show coming up pretty soon on this channel. So yeah, just check out all that stuff. We're going to raid a channel. We're going to throw our 10 viewers right now behind something 5e. So if you like Dungeons & Dragons, and if you happen to check out our Tuesday night show, which features Quinn Stiefbold. We're gonna raid their channel. So, thank you all
Yeah.
for watching, for hanging out, and we will be back with this show next week. See y'all later.
Apparently, Carolina hasn't done an arm wave in at least 2 sessions.
Wow. I did do that a couple times.
There you go.
Wow.
And I forgot.
Hey, it's on there now. You're
Oh,
welcome.
amazing.
229 days.
Oh,
I did that for
amazing.
you.